Today I am showing you how to get faster internet without upgrading your service, paying more, and it's all by testing out some Wi-Fi extenders. I'm going to tell you which one of these really inexpensive Wi-Fi extenders is going to help your internet get faster. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button in the bottom right hand corner of this video if this video helps you out, if you like what you see. And if you also haven't, please subscribe. I'd love your support. I come out with new videos every Wednesday and Friday, and I usually go live every Monday afternoon, and I'd love for you to join me. So today I am testing out Wi-Fi extenders. Now, I've had this idea for a while because honestly, the internet in my apartment is horrible. My roommate has to be connected to the Ethernet because she is a life coach and she is constantly coaching people via, video chatting. And so she needs a really secure line. My internet doesn't need to be as secure because I only really ever need a solid connection when I'm live streaming, which that's really only once a week. So how can I speed up my internet without increasing my internet package? Well, it's simple. I thought, why don't I try out some Wi-Fi extenders? Now, when I initially threw this idea out there, a bunch of you commenters were like, no, Wi-Fi extenders, boo, they don't work, they suck. And so I was prepared for the worst, but let me tell you, I was pleasantly surprised with one of these guys. So without further delay, let's get into the review. The three Wi-Fi extenders I'm reviewing today are from TP-Link, Netgear, and Rockspace. Let's start out with Rockspace. That is this little black Wi-Fi extender right here. I tested out most of these Wi-Fi extenders for about 3 days, and my major test of the Wi-Fi extender was could I get Wi-Fi in my bathroom? Because I'm spend a lot of time in my bathroom getting ready for these videos, and also whenever I go to the bathroom, I bring my phone along with me. It might be gross, I don't care. If you say you don't do it, you're a liar. You definitely have. So I don't want to see any hate in the comments because everybody brings their phone to the bathroom sometimes, okay? Anyways, so that's why I wanted to test it out. I wanted to see if I could get some decent internet in my bathroom for when I'm taking forever getting ready in there. And I also wanted to increase my connection for all my Zoom meetings and calls that I'm on. And I wanted to see which one of these extenders did it best. So with Rockspace, this guy was $45 on Amazon. A decent amount of money, but worth it to get faster internet. I don't want to pay $50 extra to get an increased megabit per second package from Cox, which is what I have. So getting one of these really helped. So when my baseline test came through, I was pleasantly surprised. My 5 gigahertz network from Cox gave me between 30 and 50 megabit per second download speeds through 10 different walls where my modem is in my roommate's room. So I was pleasantly surprised with that. I was hoping to get more with my extender. Generally, my Wi-Fi is lower than that, so I was surprised to see my tests start out so high for my baseline for the Rockspace extender. Normally my Wi-Fi in there runs between 13 to 20 megabits per second, which is incredibly slow for me. And so I was hoping to see faster speeds with the extender, but what happened was the exact opposite. When I connected to my extender network, this Rockspace Wi-Fi extender, bless her little heart, as cute as she is, look at these little curves, look at that detailing. We love her. We think she's great as she is, but not for my Wi-Fi extension. My speeds went down incredibly low to 6, 7, and 8 megabit per second downloads, which is just, it's so sad. It is so sad. I had such high hopes for this extender and it just completely failed. I also did a few other tests connecting my smart TV to the extender network, and I basically might as well just have had a giant paper holder. My TV was not working any better. In fact, it worked worse with this Wi-Fi extender instead of just connecting to my normal network. And my normal network is just okay, it's not great. I don't want to sit and watch my video buffer every second, which is what Rockspace was doing. When I'm on my normal network, it buffers every 10 minutes and I can get over that, but I was really hoping to get a really solid connection, to not get any buffering, and to get faster speeds in my bathroom and to get faster speeds on my desktop, and that just didn't happen with Rockspace. So for me, I am not gonna recommend this to anybody. It did not work for me. The setup though, I will give points for the setup. It was really easy, quick and simple, had zero problems setting it up. It was done in 5 minutes. But besides that, I gotta give this one a thumbs down. Sorry, Rockspace. The next extender I wanted to try out was from Netgear. Let's see if we can get that focused in. Cute little rocky extender from Netgear. It is the Netgear EX2800 AZNA. Now, I was really stoked on this. It was cheaper, it was 40 bucks. And I was really excited for the Netgear extender because that's what my modem is. My modem router combo is from Netgear. So I thought, wow, these will just work perfectly together. And I could not have been more wrong. In fact, honestly, I couldn't even test out that extender because it just wouldn't work. So let me show you something real quick. Here's the box that it came in. And I just wanna show you what came in here and we'll go through it real quick. But it came in this egg carton for protection, but it also gave me a set of instructions, which I'm a fan of instructions. Love them. I always need instructions. So to connect it to my router modem, it told me to download an app called Nighthawk. Well, I downloaded Nighthawk, tried to connect it to this little guy when it was plugged in, did not work. Wouldn't even let me log into my Netgear login online. I had to reset my password multiple times. I had to unplug and replug, uninstall, reinstall the app over and over again until it finally let me get to a page where it tried to connect. So after multiple times of uninstalling and reinstalling the app, unplugging and replugging this little guy, I got a notification from the app saying the app, which the instructions told me to download, and this extender were not compatible. So at that point, it was about 45 minutes of pure struggle, pure stress and annoyance. I just said, you know what? Screw it, I am not gonna test this out. If Netgear is gonna send me instructions to download an app, and then the app is gonna tell me that the instructions and this aren't compatible, I'm not even gonna try and test it out. So the setup was miserable. It couldn't even get it to work. I'm just gonna give it a double thumbs down. I do not recommend getting this Netgear at all, this Netgear extender. I even looked online looking for other ways to set it up to see if I could figure out how to actually just test it. And as I did more and more research, I found out that my struggles were very common across the internet for people trying to use Netgear extenders. I had high hopes because it was the same as my router modem, but it just did not work out and I was really bummed out about that. So I will be returning this to Amazon, no questions asked. The last and final extender that I am so excited to review and tell you about is this gorgeous, beautiful TP-Link Wi-Fi extender. Now, basically how I chose these extenders to test out was I went on Amazon, I looked for the highest rated extenders, and I looked for ones that were decently priced. All three of these fell within all of my requirements. They are all between $40 and $50, and I thought that was fine enough for me to buy and test. And boy, was I pleasantly surprised with TP-Link. This was the first one I tested out. It's $40 right now on Amazon, normally $50. I think it's on sale right now. So if you are looking for a Wi-Fi extender, I would definitely go check it out. The thing that I love about this extender, let's just go over the options, the parts of it real quick. It has a few different light ups down here. One is the power. When you turn on, it powers up. When it's connected to your Wi-Fi, this little guy powers up. When it's connected to your 2.4 gigahertz, it'll light up. And when it's connected to your 5 gigahertz, it'll light up for your Wi-Fi network. So that's how you know if it's all working properly. If the signal is flashing, it's weaker. If it's red, it's not connected. If it's solid, it is working flawlessly. And that's what I really love. You can really visually see if it's working or not for you. Now let's get to the actual speed testing and the setup. The setup was so easy. I downloaded TP-Link app, connected it. It took less than 2 minutes. Literally the longest part of this whole process was downloading the app in the first place, but the actual connection of it was so fast and easy, I was obsessed. Now let's get to the real awesome testing speeds. So I tested my home internet in my bathroom. I got 13 megabits per second. I wasn't connected to this guy. Tested it again, I got between 30 and 40. It was doing okay, it was fine. And then I tested out the extension network and I got 80 megabit per second speeds. It definitely increased my speeds, no doubt about it. And I got consistently over 70 megabit per second speeds with the TP-Link extender over and over again. Even when I connected it to my laptop speeds increased by 20 megabits per second consistently over the few days that I used it. And my TV worked great as well when I connected my TV network to the TP-Link extender. So overall, 2 thumbs up for TP-Link, 10 out of 10. It increased my Wi-Fi speeds, it was easy to set up, and it was well priced. So out of all 3 of these extenders, I highly recommend TP-Link. Plus, I think it's the cutest and prettiest of them all. It's a little bit big, it's a little bit blocky, but it's really slick. So it will blend in nicely too if you have white walls or slick decor. It'll blend in quite nicely into the outlet, or you can just hide it, I guess. But of all of them, TP-Link is my favorite range extender. This is also, it comes with a 1 mesh system. So if you want to upgrade your modem router to a mesh system, you can do that as well. Plus this works with any modem router, these all do. So even if you don't have like a TP-Link router, you have a Netgear router like I do, it'll work with it. And I think that's a really awesome benefit to it. And again, it is fairly cheap, only $40 right now, and you will see faster Wi-Fi speeds in your home. If this video helped you, please give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe. I'd love to have you stick around. I will be testing out more products this year. I didn't do that a lot last year, but that will be happening this year. I'll also be testing out other internet and cell phone services to help you decide which product service is better for you and your family. Thanks for watching What's Loud TV. Let me know, are you gonna get one of these range extenders? Do you already have one? Which do you have? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Sherry Riggs. Thanks for watching What's Loud TV.